Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sean Wayne and today, alika at pag-usapan natin itong naging interview ni Katunying kay First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos. Even before we get started with this, there are a few things that I'd like to point out then. And, syempre, i-play na natin ang ating intro. There you go. Ayan. Good morning. Good morning po sa inyong lahat. I hope all is well with you. Bigyan ko lang po kayo ng disclaimer. I will try to find balance sa aking mga sasabihin. And you are very much open to air out your opinion or to share your opinions. And I always highly encourage that naman. No? Wala po sa lahat. I will only focus in the sa portion when they talked about VP Sara and Senator Amy Marcos. Bago tayo mag-umpisa dyan, gusto ko lang din po sabihin sa inyo na hindi ko po ino-overshadow ang mga malalaking tulong ni FL Lisa even before pumasok si FL Lisa. I mean, even before she became the president's wife, diba? Even before siya naging first lady. Nung pumasok po ako sa PLM, hindi naman po naging secret na siya ay naging professor doon. And even in her profiles, claim naman niya na siya ay naging professor sa pamantasan. And true enough, totoo naman po yung sinasabi niya. Dahil even the community of College of Law doon, sinasabi na yung sinisweldo niya ay dinodonate niya sa mga bartakers. No? Hindi niya lang po yung ginagawa sa pamantasan, ginagawa rin po niya yun sa ibang schools kung saan doon siya nagtatrabaho. Okay? Or doon siya nagtuturo. The only time na nag-stop si FL Lisa sa pagtuturo, pagkakaalam ko nga, criminal law ang kanyang expertise. Was nung nag-pandemic. Ayaw niya ng mga face-to-face. Ayaw niya ng online. Gusto niya face-to-face. And maliban dyan, marami din mga, sabihin na lang natin, unpublicized na tulong na ginawa si FL Lisa sa mga estudyante na nag-aaral ng law under sa mga schools kung saan po siya nagtuturo. Okay? I don't wanna overshadow that. So, I'm just gonna be very objective dito sa naging statement ni FL Lisa because I'm going to compare notes dun sa sinabi niya rito, how she's treating VP Sara and how she's treating Senator Amy. Okay? So, una, pakinggan muna natin. We'll try to find a justification sa kanyang sinasabi. And then, iiwan ko na sa inyo ang paghuhusga. Okay? Let's go.
In each province, 80 mobile vans. That's going to be end of June.
Kumusta kayo ni VP Sara?
Talaga. How are we?
Yes, ako.
I was always kind to her. I'm really nice naman eh. Pero when Bong had that Bagong Lipunan rally, she came and my husband, that was supposed to be December eh. Parang to start the new year, o bagong Pilipinas, parang huwag na tayo mag-away, mabait tayo, let's help the people, blah, 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 blah. And na-postpone, ganyan. So I think it was in Feb or March, right? So she went there at 3, and then she went to Davao. And then when she went to Davao, Duterte said, oh, bangag, diba? Imagine a former president calling, bangag. I mean, wow, you had 6 years. Why would you call bangag, di ba? So, and then the camera panned on her, tumatawa. So, syempre nakita ko, sabi ko, wow, man. I mean, masakit yan. And then when said Duterte, si Sandro, yan, gusto maging prime minister, perpetuate themselves in power. Tapos ako, I would say, binibilang ko ngayong mga oras eh, di ba? So, pero tumawa sila. So, parang for me, ano yan? Mali yata yan, di ba? Parang you're getting sweldo from the government, di ba? You're supposed to be the alter ego We're there protecting you. Tapos gagawin mo yan. Mali yan eh. You cross the line. And many things, I'm not a hypocrite. O, diyan, may departure time na, di ba? So, dito ko. Normally, nag-usap kami. So, ayoko. Tapos, sabi ni, somebody went to me, uy, ang ganda mo today. Hindi, mukha akong bangag. Bumuna ko. No reaction. So, hindi, bangag. Bangag is the day, I said, the bangag is the word of the day.
Yes.
Talaga, no reaction. So yun, then after that, talaga, I stopped there. I do it again. I mean, that's not right. You don't do that. That's entitled politics. You're in the government. You're the vice president.
Wala bang kahit na maikling sorry man lang after that?
Bad shot na yan sa akin.
Ganun po.
Unless she says sorry or whatever. Maybe she will. Maybe she crossed the line. And then going down sa Prague, nakita ko siya ulit, di ba? Sabi ni Bong, behave. Sabi ko, wrong person, honey.
Sabi niyo, she crossed the line. Ano ibig sabihin nun? And wala nang reconciliation yan between the...
No, I mean, for me, nasaktan ako because my husband will do everything to protect you. You ran together, di ba? Sama-sama tayo, babangon muli. Pupunta ka sa rally, tatawagan yung presidente mong bangag, di ba you're going to laugh? Tama ba yan? Even Lenny never did that.
Gusto niyo yung diretso natin hanggang kay Sen Aimee? Para isang, na lang? Sige. Diretso tayo kay Sen Aimee.
Inyo pong hipag, si Aimee.
Oh.
What we were expecting then was maybe she would have stood up or defended their.
Maybe you should ask her. I'm just the outlaw. I know what line not to cross.
Pero nasa speaking terms ba kayo?
Well, every Sunday we have a family lunch. Once my mother-in-law said, "Iya, hindi mo iniimbita si Aimee sa mga Ma'am, ako pa. May group chat kami, lahat sila nandyan." Sabi niya, "Anong group chat?" Ma'am, hindi ko na No, but she's always invited.
Kailan pa kayo huling nagkausap ng civil?
When did we? Christmas, I think.
Opo. Kagaya din naman ng observation ng iba, masyadong mabait ang asawa niyo. Kayo po, do you share the same view?
Me?
Okay. So, basically, marami tayong tututukan dito, no? Sa statement. Sa very small portion ng statement ni F. Elisa. First question ko, si VP Sara ba ang tumawag ng bangag si PBBM? Hindi. Di ba? Second, sinabi rin naman niya rito na pumunta sa Bagong Pilipinas rally si VP Sara. Pero nasaan si Senator Aimee? Bilang senador at bilang kapatid. Diba? Senator Aimee was very much there during the campaign season. Almost sa lahat hanggang nakaupo na si PBBM. Pero isa rin si Isa rin si Senator Aimee sa very vocal whenever merong mga ginagawa o desisyon si PBBM na hindi niya nagugustuhan. One of the many things siguro is yung sa Bulacan. Diba? Na magkaroon ng free zone, no, ng PEZA kind of establishment sa Bulacan. Sino ba unang umalma doon? Diba si Senator Aimee Marcos? Or kung hindi man siya nauna, isa siya sa mga umalma tungkol doon sa pagvivito ni PBBM. Okay? Pangalawa, let's talk about yung nagtumawa daw si VP Sara. So I have some clips here, no? I'll show you some clips. Nakitang-kita naman na nagkukwentuhan at nag-uusap sila VP Sara. Let's watch.
Got nothing in my brain.
Okay. Another one.
Ani Marcos attending prayer rally in Davao.
We are not forsake.
Another one.
When you know, you know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. It kinda makes me laugh. Running down that path when you're good as gold.
O, diba? And naglabas din naman ng statement si VP Sara dito. Basahin natin. Sabi ni VP Sara, I have not spoken to my brother about his remarks on the president's resignation. I can only surmise that he is coming from a place of brotherly love, coupled by the common sentiment that I do not deserve the despicable treatment that I'm receiving from some sectors within the circle of the president. So, paano sasabihin ni FL Lisa na PBBM will do everything to protect her? Mukha ba? Gayunpaman, naniniwala ako na ang boto ng taong bayan ay isang pagkakaloob na tiwala na ako'y magtrabaho at manilbihan para lamang sa Pilipino. Kasama ng tiwalang ito ay tiwalang kakayanin ko ang anumang atake, black propaganda, paninirampuri at iba pang hamon na ibabato sa aking pagkatao. Hindi man madali, patuloy akong kumukuha ng lakas at inspirasyon sa tiwalang ibinigay sa akin ng ating mga kababayan. I take heart from the confidence of the people in my ability to work and thrive in a pandemonium. Sa kabila ng lahat, ako ay sa kabila ng lahat, hindi ako kailanman panghinaan ng loob. I'll stay true to my work at the Department of Education unless the President says otherwise. Uunahin ko ang Pilipinas. Syukran. Diba? Going back to the second paragraph, ayon sa kanya rito, coupled by the common sentiments that I do not deserve, the despicable treatment that I'm receiving from some sectors within the circle of the President. Kung talagang pinoprotektahan ni PBBM si VP Sara, do you really think sasabihin niya ito? Or yung pagpoprotekta ni PBBM is not enough? Diba? We don't know what's going on. Tandaan nyo, no? Bilang kami nga, meron kami mga information na kuha from the inside na hindi namin dinadivulge how much yung sa inner circle ng Malacanang ng executive department. What do we know about that? Kung kami nga walang alam how much more yung mga netizens. Diba? Kung totoo yung sinasabi ni FL Lisa, no? That PBBM will do everything to protect her. Nung binanatan si VP Sara tungkol dyan sa confidential fund na inapprove ni PBBM, nagsalita ba si PBBM? Imagine niyo, no? isa sa hindi ko kayang intindihin siguro is nung merong pinaplanong impeachment laban kay VP Sara. Tas tinanong ni VP Sara si PBBM, alam mo ba yung tungkol dyan? Oo daw. Hindi man lang kinausap right away. Imagine niyo si VP Sara pa yung nag-approach kay PBBM about sa impeachment plot against her. Hindi man lang niya kinonfront or kinausap si VP Sara that these people are planning this. Kailangan pa talagang magtanong ni VP Sara kay PBBM. Kung may alam siya doon. So, saan parte dyan na pinotektahan ni PBBM si VP Sara? In an article sa The Inquirer last January 29, 2024, I'll just gonna go ahead and read the last part now. Sabi niya rito, Duterte's daughter, however, remained mum on her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte's allegation that Marcos was on the government's illegal drug watch list. So here, very recent lang, pinakita ni Maharlika yung tungkol sa PIDEA. Ultimo yung PIDEA na pumirma doon, no? Sumulat na rin sa Malacanang, sumulat sa Senate, sumulat sa House of Representatives that he is very much willing kung siya ay may invite ng mga senador natin o kongresista to talk about that particular document that's being, circulated sa social media world. Actually, there are more relevant questions na sana na iba to ni Katunying. Unfortunately, yung mga tanong was a little bit mababaw. Nabababawan ako. It could have been better kung na-address yung tungkol doon sa... Because really, we want to hear it from her, no? We want to hear her answer. Itong interview naman na to, I'm very sure, no? Na hindi rin naman papayag siguro si F. Elisa na i-ambush interview siya ng ganyan. This is a pre-recorded video. Diba? This is a very pre-recorded video. So, yung mga questions dito ni Katunying, I guess, pinadala yan ahead of time. And bahala na si F. Elisa sumagot. Pero in fairness din to Katunying, no, tinanong niya rin yung about kay Glenn Chong, tinanong rin niya about sa mga statements ni Maharlika. In a nutshell, no comment na lang dyan si F. Elisa. Most probably she's going to say the same thing na sinasabi ni PBBM. I am not going to dignify their claims, no? Until proven otherwise. Imagine niyo, no? The bad shot si VP Sara. Only because she assumed, dun sa mga videos na pinakita natin dito, diba? Kung makikita niyo naman sa 1 minute and 39 seconds na video na to, nag-uusap si Sen. Aimee at saka si VP Sara. Na marami dun sa pag-uusap nila nagtatawanan sila. Are you saying all throughout ng pag-uusap nila, puro bangag ang pinag-uusapan? Samantalang meron isang video akong pinakita. Ang nagsasalita dun si Harry Roque and yet nag-uusap sila tapos nagtatawanan din sila. May sinabi rin ba si Harry Roque na bangag si PBBM? I find it very petty. Sa totoo lang. I find it very petty. Na dahil nagsasalita si PRRD and PRRD was talking about BBM, then sinabi na bangag daw yung presidente, tas biglang pagpanin sa kanila. nagtatawanan si Sen Aimee at saka si VP Sara. And inassume na lang bigla na natatawa yung dalawa o natatawa si VP Sara kung ayaw niyang isama sa bigla siya nabulag pagdating kay Sen Aimee eh. 'Di ba? Samantalang si Sen Aimee rin ang nakikitawa eh. Is it safe to say na yung pinagtatawanan talaga nila knowing that hindi naman natin exactly alam kung yung pagtawag ba kay PBBM na bangag si PBBM o yung pagtawag kay PBBM na bangag, yun yung pinagtatawanan ni VP Sara at saka ni Sen Aimee. Kasi dito nadulas din naman ng sinabi si may binanggit siyang salitang sila dito eh. Okay guys, dito sa portion na to, sinabi ni FL Lisa, nabanggit ni FL Lisa yung salitang sila. So, sino yung sila para sa kanya? Pakinggan muna natin to.
Oh, you had 6 years. Why would you call bangag, di ba? So, and then the camera panned on her, tumatawa. So, syempre nakita ko, sabi ko, wow, man. I mean, masakit yan. And then when said Duterte, si Sandro, yan, gusto maging prime minister, perpetuate themselves in power. Tapos ako, I would say, binibilang ko ngayong mga oras di ba? So, pero tumawa sila. So, parang for me, yan, mali.
So, sino sila? Is she referring to this? All throughout all throughout ng gabi na yon, si VP Sara at saka si Sen Aimee lang yung tumatawa. Pero, si VP Sara lang ang bad shot. Knowing siya, katandem lang nung eleksyon, Vice President. Samantalang si Sen Aimee kapatid. Anong mas masakit? Sige nga, ano mas masakit? Na tumawa ang isang stranger gaya niya na walang blood relationship kay PBBM. Samantalang nandyan si Senator Aimee, dugot laman. Marcos. Diba? Pagdating kay Sen Aimee, ilag siya Bakit? Diba? Pero there's a portion of this interview na natawa ko sa kanya. Nung bigla niyang dinawit si Mama Lenny. Pakinggan natin.
Yata yan, di ba? Parang you're getting sweldo from the government, di ba? You're supposed to be the alter ego. We're there protecting you. Tapos gagawin mo yan?
As an alter ego ba? Kailangan, ang trabaho ba? Isa ba sa mga trabaho ng alter ego ni VP Sara as the Deputy Secretary is maging attack dog ni PBBM? Parang hindi naman ganon. Diba? Kung meron nga unang tao na dapat biglang nag-react doon, walang iba kundi si Sen Aimee. Bakit hindi mo yan hinahanap kay Sen Aimee? Wala naman sa mandate ng isang alter ego na maging attack dog ng isang presidente. 'Di ba? Not unless meron ako hindi pa nababasa. Meron bang ganun? Just question. So far, wala pa po ako nababasa that speaks of dapat ikaw bilang alter ego, maging attack dog ka. Ultimo nga si PBBM hindi nag-react pero gusto mo maging attack dog si VP Sara. Doesn't make sense. Unang-una si PBBM yung inaatake, hindi naman si VP Sara. Marcos ba apelyido ni VP Sara? Hindi naman. Yung Marcos nga na naandun, hindi nagsalita Then you expect that from VP Sara?
Mali yan You cross the line. And I'm many things. I'm not a hypocrite.
Many things now and she's not hypocrite. Okay.
Yeah, may departure time na, di ba?
Dito ko siya nakita na sobrang babaw. As in, sobrang babaw.
So, nandito sa native ko. Normally, nag-usap kami. So, ayoko. Tapos, sabi,
So, totoo nga yun. No? Okay, balikan natin. Totoo nga yung sinabi ni Maharlika dito. Okay, it wasn't just about the bangag thing.
and I many things. I'm not a from the government. Diba? You're supposed to be the alter ego. We're there protecting you. Tapos gagawin mo yan. Mali yan eh. You cross the line. And I many things. I'm not a hypocrite.
And many things, I'm not a hypocrite. So that is just one of the many examples, no? Kung naiintindihan natin yung gustong iparating dito ni F. Elisa, one of the many things. So kung ibabangga natin yan sa mga sinasabi ni Maharlika, di totoo nga sinasabi ni Maharlika. Diba? So pinatotohanan niya lang dito. Here, okay, positively, I admire her for being honest. And her being honest, pinatunayan lang niya na yung mga sinasabi ni Maharlika about her tungkol sa kanyang relationship kay VP Sara, totoo. Diba?
O, may departure time na, di ba? So, nandito sa native ko. Normally, nag-usap kami. So, ayoko. Tapos, sabi ni, somebody went to me, uy, ang ganda mo today. Hindi, mukha akong bangag. Gumuna ko. No reaction. So, hindi, bangag is the day, I said that
So, obviously here, diba, hiling niyo humingi ng comment kay, may ligayong, babatikusin niyo si VP Sara dahil hindi siya nagbibigay ng comment. So, even this one, hindi niya pinatulan eh. Di ba simpleng pambubuli itong ginawa ni F. Elisa? Di ba? Imagine mo, yung sinabi ni PRRD, si VP Sara yung nagsasuffer. Hindi naman si VP Sara yung nagsabing bangag eh. Bakit hindi mo gawin yan, F. Elisa, kay PRRD? Dito, mas makikita mo sino ang may respeto sa presidente. Diba? And even PBBM himself, he wasn't able to protect VP Sara from you. Because you were able to continue to bully her by making parinig. Diba? Ako, I understand your sentiments. Asawa mo nga naman yung sinabihan ng bangag. Now, the question is, you have to address that. Gaano katotoo at gaano ka hindi? May mga issues ba rito na sinagot niya maliban sa hatred niya? No? Kay VP Sara. Pag na-bad shot ang isang tao, ibig sabihin you hate the person. Tama ba ako? Oh.
bangag is the word of the day.
Yes.
Talaga, no reaction. So yun, then after that, talaga.
Tapos sasabihin niya, PBBM will protect her. He wasn't able to protect VP Sara from you. Sa'yo pa lang hindi niya na kaya. How much more sa iba?
I stop there. I do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not right. You do.
See? Paulit-ulit niyang ginawa yung pambubuli niya kay VP Sara. At hindi siya pinatulan ni VP Sara. Diba? It's coming from her. I-analyze natin mabuti. Una, hindi si VP Sara nagsabi, pero si VP Sara yung nagsasuffer. If nasaktan ka talaga, gawin mo yan doon sa tao nagsabi. Kaya kita intindihin, wala ka maririnig sa akin, F. Elisa. To top that, hindi lang naman si VP Sara ang naandun sa Maisog Rally. Nandun din yung sister-in-law mo, pero may sinabi ka tungkol doon, wala. And yet, nabanggit mo yung salitang sila. Hindi mo kayang banggitin that during that time, it was not only VP Sara who was laughing. Tumatawa din naman si Senator Amy. And we don't even know what they're talking about. We're not even sure if they're listening to those people na nagsasalita. Diba? Gaya nga ng sinabi ko, isa sa portion ng clip, ang nagsasalita, si Attorney Harry Roque, and yet nagtatawanan pa rin silang dalaw, nag-uusap sila and they're laughing. We don't know kung ano pinag-uusapan nila. It's just that, inassume mo lang na nung sinabi ni PRRD, yung salitang bangag, bigla mo nang inaisip na Kaya sila nagtatawanan dahil dun sa sinabing bangag. And yet, you cannot justify that easily. Until tanungin mo or may ebidensya ka na nag-side comment sila doon sa pagsasabi na bangag si PBBM. 'Di ba?
Do that. That's entitled politics. You're in the government. You're the vice president.
Wala bang kahit na maikling sorry man lang after that?
Bad shot na yan sa akin.
Ganun po.
Unless she says sorry or whatever.
Bakit siya magsasorry? Bakit siya magsasorry sa isang bagay na hindi naman niya ginawa? Even PBBM himself, hindi siya magsasorry sa mga trahedyang nangyari sa panahon ng tatay niya. How many times ba tinanong si PBBM if he's going to apologize sa atrocity ng martial law? Maraming beses. And even doon sa debate niya back in 2016. Diba? Magsosorry lang daw siya sa mga ginawa niya. Hindi ginawa ng kahit sino. I believe the same principle applies to VP Sara. And you should know that, F. Elisa. Asawa mo yan eh. Sa kanya nang galing yung idea na yan eh. Diba? Ikaw ba, are you going to apologize to something na hindi mo naman ginawa?
Sure, maybe she will, maybe she crossed the line. And then going down sa Prague, nakita ko siya ulit, di ba? Sabi ni Bong, behave. Sabi ko, wrong person, honey.
See? PBBM cannot protect VP Sara. You cannot even protect VP Sara from you. Para i-claim mo, FL, that PBBM will go out of his comfort zone just to protect VP Sara. Sa'yo lang, hindi niya na magawa eh. How much more sa iba?
Sabi niyo, she crossed the line. Ano ibig sabihin nun? And wala nang reconciliation yan between the
No, I mean, for me,
yeah.
nasaktan ako because my husband will do everything to protect you. You ran together.
My husband will do everything to protect you. Diyan lang sa sinasabi mo, F. Elisa, hindi na ako naniniwala eh. Because PBBM was not able to protect VP Sara from you. Paulit-ulit ko na sinabi yan.
Diba? Sama-sama tayo, babangon muli. Pupunta ka sa rally, tatawagan yung presidente mong bangag, di ba you're going to laugh? Tama ba yan? Even Lenny never did that.
Even Lenny never did that. Sige nga, tingnan natin. Ano ba ginawa ni VP Lenny sa asawa mo? Hanapin natin yung mga... Hanapin natin ang mga pinaggagawa ni VP Lenny noong panahon ng eleksyon kay PBBM. Baka naman bigla natin kasing makalimutan eh. Alam nyo kasi dito sa statement na to ni F. Elisa, bigla niyang ininsulto yung sarili niya. Tinawag lang naman, pinost ko na to kagabi. Pakinggan natin ha.
Di ba you're going to laugh? Tama ba yan? Even Lenny never did that.
Ito, pakinggan nyo. Maganda to. Yes, tulugaw, no to magnanakaw.
Di ba you're going to laugh? Tama ba yan?
Tinawag lang naman ni Lenny Robredo, no? Or binasa niya yung isang, may binasa siyang something. And she said, yes to lugaw, no to magnanakaw. Ito pa.
From Senator, that
This was 2016, ha? Pakinggan natin.
That the lack of remorse from Senator Marcos is worrisome. Exactly what do you want to hear from him?
Alam mo, Pia, yung apology, voluntarily given yun. Hindi natin yun pwedeng ipilit sa kanya. Pero yung sa akin, yung recognition ng maraming kamalian in the past. Kasali doon yung hidden wealth na hanggang ngayon hindi pa din natin nakukuha. At yun ay nakaw yun sa taong bayan. Hindi yata natatama na i-acknowledge lang yun. Kailangan ibalik yun sa atin. Sa maraming naging biktima ng panahon ng martial law. Yun po, pagbibigay po ng pagkakataon na yung sinasabi po mga nanakaw sa nasalapi sa ating bansa, dapat na ibalik. Kasi dapat po yun sa Pilipino.
VP Lenny, bakit hindi dapat iboto si Bongbong Marcos?
Number 1, sinungaling.
Diba? Makakalimutan ba natin to? Robredo Marcos behind my daughter's fake lewd video. Diba? Ano mas worse? Ano yung mas worse? Comparing VP Sara to Mama Lenny. Marami nang sinabi si Mama Lenny against kay PBBM. No? Na mas worse pa dyan sa in-speculate mo lang na pinagtatawanan si PBBM ni VP Sara at saka ni Sen Aimee. Hindi mo pa nga makaladkad si Sen Aimee. Bakit?
Yung inyo pong hipag, si Aimee.
Oh.
What we were expecting then was maybe she would have stood up or defended their.
Maybe you should ask her. I'm just the outlaw.
See? Yung pagiging sister-in-law niya, alam niya yung limitation niya. Pero yung pagiging first lady niya, hindi niya alam.
I know what line not to cross.
Pero
See?
nasa speaking terms ba kayo?
Well, every Sunday, we have a family lunch.
Mhm.
Once ka my mother-in-law said, Iya, hindi mo iniimbita si Aimee sa mga Ma'am, ako pa. May group chat kami, lahat sila nandyan. Sabi niya, anong group chat? Ma'am, hindi ko na
Actually, it's only Senator Aimee who can answer or confirm, no? Kung nag-uusap nga silang dalawa. Hindi yung base sa group chat. Kasi sa group chat, may mga kasama ako sa group chat na hindi ko naman talaga kinakausap. Diba?
No, but she's always invited.
Kailan pa kayo huling nagkausap ng civil?
When did we? Christmas, I think?
Opo. Kagaya din naman ng observation ng iba, masyadong mabait ang asawa niyo.
Actually, meron dyan po si KLC. And I wanna read this one. Sabi niya rito, on the topic of Aimee, Lisa Marcos just told Mr. Taberna to ask Aimee himself. Shows that the First Lady at least knows that if she had a bad thing about Aimee, any of these scenarios will happen. A, she will risk the wrath of family members and will force their hand in choosing which side to pick. B, she will alienate a true loyalista of PFEM because Aimee has successfully portrayed herself as a true and worthy successor of PFEM thanks to the blockbuster movies of Daryl Yap. C, Aimee is the most PFEM-like out of the Marcoses. Actually, she's the one who commissioned the Marcos Library to be built in her father's honor, where his letters, speeches, memorabilia, and her mother's gowns will be displayed. It's still being worked on. It's a legacy that will not matter if the PBBM fails. In short, if you cannot use the PFE legacy because she has all the props. Di matapang si Aimee kaya takot si FL, unlike the surprisingly docile Sara whom we thought would be fierce and Bardagolera, alam natin lahat with certainty hindi pa palampasin ni Amy if something bad was said of her. Amy probably also has a lot of ammunition against them. Hindi kaya ni FL if tumalak si Amy, so she's very careful around Amy. But for me, Amy is the biggest lugi of this war. A, if she takes Sarah's side, she will alienate her own flesh and blood. And B, if she takes their side, she will forever say goodbye to a political career because the campaigns don't like her. BBM's Talyanista supporters now hate her, and the Duterte supporters who are already suspicious of her will now say, "O edi traidor nga ni Sara." O di trinaidor nga si Sara. She has basically pushed herself into a corner with her controversial decisions to support the Dutertes. So Amy better just see this through to the end. So ayun lang. It's just that with all the good things that I know about FL Lisa, no. Kaya ako I try not to make any comment about FL Lisa because I know for a fact that marami rin siyang ginawang magaganda at mabubuti with or without the publicity. Pero for her to say something like this, no, na clearly, totoo nga yung sinasabi niya, no, ni Maharlika. That even during the campaign or after the outtaking, biglang nag-iba yung naging ni FL Lisa kay VP Sara. Ginamit niya na lang example, yung pinaka-petting. Even her as a lawyer, no? Even her as a lawyer. She should know better. Diba? You could just easily speculate that pinagtatawanan nila si BBM nung sinabi ni PRRD na bangag na adik. Siyempre ako, sa tingin ko, sa point of view ko bilang nakikita natin si VP Sara, most probably she was shocked. Diba? Both of them, ni Sen Amy, they were shocked dahil biglang nagsalita ng ganun si PRRD, not unless alam nilang magsasabi ng ganun si PRRD. We don't know. The way I see it as well, kung pwede lang kainin si VP Sara ng lupa at that time, we don't know exactly. Kasi pinaglaban niya ni VP Sara si PBBM mula nung eleksyon hanggang ngayon. Diba? The only time na kinall out niya si PBBM, and she was very respectful during that, during that moment, was about the amnesty. Other than that, di naman na siya nag-comment ng kahit sa lahat ng mga nagiging desisyon. Lagi nga siya, madalas, okay, kung di lagi, pero madalas present siya. Tuwing umaalis si PBBM. Kung totoo nga rin yung sinasabi ni FL Lisa, that PBBM will do everything to protect her. Bakit hindi niya kayang protektahan si VP Sara sa'yo? Anyway guys, again, maraming salamat sa panonood. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment nyo na rin yung thoughts ninyo. Ngayon ba, maniniwala na tayo kay Maharlika sa lahat ng sinasabi niya? Pangalawa, is it really very reasonable to conclude out of nowhere? No? Dahil nakita mo lang yung tao nagtatawanan, i-assume mo na yung pinagtatawanan nila yung sinasabi or yung statement ni PBBM, ay ni PRRD. Bakit kaya hindi kayang sabihin din ni FL Lisa na bad shot din sa kanya nung nakita niyang nagtatawanan sila, Sen Aimee. As she assumed na ang pinagtatawanan di umano nila is si PBBM. Marami nagsasabi that this was one of the wrong PR moves na ginawa ng administrasyon ni PBBM. Especially, ang hinarap nila si F. Elisa. Buti pa alam ni F. Elisa yung pagiging outside the Colombo niya o sampid niya sa pamilya Marcos. Pero hindi niya alam yung pagiging sampid niya, no, sa administrasyon ni PBBM. Bilang wala namang nakamandato sa kanya as the First Lady. Unahan ko na kayo, I have no hate kay F. Elisa. I just want to understand yung mga naging statement niya rito.